morning. And let me take this time once again to thank all of you all for continuing to watch Greater New Life Ministries, where we're located at 2751 Donnelly Holloway Parkway, Atlanta, Georgia. Now, I know and I'm sure that a lot of you all are full. You're stuck to the max. Yesterday was the 4th of July. You had your barbecue, your baked beans, your potato salad, and I know you just full as a six-shooter now. Well, while you lay back and relax, we want you all to get yourself comfortable because we have a word for you today from the Lord coming straight out of the Bible. This morning, I'm sad to announce that we have a member of our church who lost her mom this week. Not only did she lose her mom, her house also caught on fire. And that is Miss Sheila Favorite Jones. On Thursday, Sheila's house caught on fire and her mom, due to the fire, passed. So I do want the Favor and Jones family to know that our prayers are with you all. You all have our condolences, and I have spoken with Sheila as well as Farnstein and also Miss Liz Collins, giving them our condolences, letting them know that there's anything that I can do or the church can do for them, we are here for them. And as more funeral arrangements become available, I will make sure that we pass them out to you all via our social media, whether it's our Facebook, our YouTube, whatever means we need to get you all information. You all will be informed as to all the upcoming arrangements for Miss Betty Favors, one who was a member of Greater Life, who attended Greater Life when she could. We do know that her health was failing her, but when she could come, she was here. So to the Favors and Jones family, our prayers are with you all. For those of you who are tuned in late this morning, we will be in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29. The message will be coming from verse number 11, but we will look at verses 8 through 11. And that's the book of Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah, Old Testament Jeremiah. A very, very familiar passage of scripture, one that we all have heard or read. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29. Verses 8 through 11. When you found it, say amen. Or even just wave at me, let us know you found it, amen. From the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verses 8 through 11, you'll find these words. For this is what the Lord of armies, the God of Israel, says. Do not let your prophets who are among you and your diviners deceive you. And don't listen to the dreams you have commanded them, for they are prophesying falsely, lying in my name. I have not sent them. This is what the Lord declares. For this is what the Lord says. When 70 years from Babylon are completed, I will attend to you and will confirm my promise concerning you and restore you to this place. For I know the plans that I have for you. This is what the Lord declared. Plans for your well-being. Plans of not disaster. Plans to give you a future and plans of hope. That is our text. And from that text this morning, we like to use as a thought. The Lord has a plan. The Lord has a plan. Now, what I want to do this morning, if you all don't mind, I want to really take my time on this. I want to teach this in exegete of Jeremiah chapter 29. The Lord has a plan. I have learned in life that no one plans to fail. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or which side of the track you grew up on. Nobody plans to fail. Nobody woke up this morning, and when you woke up, you said, you know what? Today I think I have a bad day. Today I think I'll go to jail. Nobody plans to fail. But what I have oftentimes learned out is that when we don't plan, failure is oftentimes on the horizon. No one fails to plan, but what we do too many times is we plan to fail. And oftentimes when we fail to plan, it doesn't put us in a good situation. Planning is always necessary for whatever we attempt to do in life. Now let me help you all understand that just because you plan that does not mean that you will have automatic success. You can do all the planning you want to in life, but just because you plan, that means that you will have automatic success. But what we have to do within all of our plans, we have to learn how to execute our plans. You see, I learned in life that planning without execution is just a dream. Until you learn how to execute your plan, all you are doing is dreaming. On yesterday morning, I woke up at about 5:30, and upon waking up, I put a plan in motion. I said, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to ride my bike about 8 to 10 miles. I said, then I'm going to come back to the house. I'm going to wash my vehicles. Once I get through that, I'm going to come back in the house. I want to sit in the hot tub. Once I get through that, I just want to chill out for the rest of the day and then get me a sermon together. I can stand here this morning and tell y'all that the plan I put in motion, I executed the plan. The plan was executed because I had a goal in mind and I had ways and means of accomplishing what I want to accomplish. And whenever you don't have a plan, whenever there is no strategy put forth, it is going to be always hard to execute your plan. Too many times in life when we get jobs, nobody works on a job 29 years. And you wake up one day and say, you know what, today I'm going to go in and quit. Now here you are, you got 29 years on a job. You got a retirement coming up, and all of a sudden, you're going to just quit. No, when you got that job, your plans were, I'm going to work for the post office, I'm going to work for UPS, I'm going to work there about 30 years, then I want to retire. Once I retire, I want to at least start doing some traveling, maybe buy one a bagel, and me and my wife or me and my husband, we do a lot of traveling. That's your plan. No, nobody gets on the job and you say that I'm going to work 2 weeks and I want to get fired. Nobody sets out on a plan like that. Even when it comes down to children, all of us who have children, our goal when we first have our children, our plan is to be the best parent that we can be. Nobody, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what size you are. Nobody has children and your goal and your plan is, I'm going to be the worst parent that I can be. I'm never going to feed I'm never going to feed my children. I'm never going to put clothes on their back. I don't care if they get an education. No, that is not your plan. Our plans are to be the best parent that we can be. We want to make sure they're clothed. We want to make sure they're fed. We want to make sure they get a good education. That's our plan. When we plan to be a good parent, we don't plan to be bum parents. But sometime in life has a way it turns out that way anyway, even when it comes down to our finances. None of us want to work and acquire income. And you say that when I get $90,000 in the bank, I'm going to go to Vegas, I'm going to blow all my money. Nobody has plans of losing all their finances. When we plan to accomplish wealth. We plan to have nice bank accounts. We plan on having a decent amount of money. Nobody plans to be 50, 55 years old broke. When we were younger, our plans were to have a decent life, a decent income, so we could take care of our family, so that we could live. That was our plan. Now, what I'm trying to tell y'all is that everybody in life has a plan. And even when I don't expect many of y'all going to turn me off on this one, I understand, but even when it comes down to relationships and marriage, nobody engaged, nobody embarked on a relationship or marriage. And you say, we're going to get married. I figure we stay married about 18 months. Then one day I'm going to look at you and I'm going to just slap you. and when I slap you, I know you're going to go in the kitchen, you're going to get a knife, and you're going to stab me. But you ain't going to kill me. But when you stab me, I'm going to call the police department, and you're going to jail. No. Ain't nobody got no plans like that. When we engage in relationships and marriage, we plan to stay together forever. We plan to have 2 kids, a dog, a cat, the big house on the hill, and the picket fence. Those are our plans, ladies and gentlemen. But life sometimes has to where our plans don't always go the way we plan for them to go. But I can assure you this morning that it doesn't matter what kind of plan we have in life. If you don't have God in the center of your plan, amen, failure is on the horizon. Amen. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care who you got in your corner. If you don't have the Lord in your corner on your side, your plans will falter. I hear you, Pastor Walker, but you don't know how much I've done without God on my side. Let me help y'all understand. You could make it without God on your side, but it's going to be temporary. I can assure you, you can't make it long in life without God being on your side. What helps us to execute our plans and have a good life is no matter what we do in life, is that we include God not in the end, but we include him in the beginning of our plans. What we have to do, we have to learn to always involve and engage God in the beginning. My question to you this morning, how much better would your life be if you had included God in the beginning? Before you sought out on this journey that you're on, if you had brought him in before the storms of life began to rage, if you had brought God in before things got tough, if you had brought him in before times got hard, how much better would your life be? How many people would still be together if they truly meant what they said at the altar? We stand at the altar and we say, for better or worse, rich or poor, sickness and health, to death do us part. But I think somewhere along the way, them vows need to be changed, because now a marriage ain't nothing but a 90-day contract. If I like you for 90 days, we'll stay together. But if you mess around and lose your job, I'm out of here, because I didn't sign up for that. How much closer, how much better would your life be if you truly had meant what you said and brought God in and asked God to be in the beginning? In the beginning of the plan of the stage, if you had asked God, God, is this the right move for me? God, is this really where you want me to be? God, is this really what you want me to do in life? How much better would your life be? How much farther would you have gone in life? How much money would you still have in the bank and in your pocket if you had brought God in the beginning? Come to tell y'all that oftentimes we have plans, and our plans sometimes fail. But there is a God who sits high and looks low, and from the foundation of time, God has always had a plan. Now I'm going to lose a lot of y'all on this one. Even God himself plan did not go the way God had planned. When God first made man, God made man that we would love him, that we would obey him, that we would cherish him. But somehow along the way, sin got into the picture, and man didn't live up to God's expectations. You read the Bible, you'll find out that what God did is that God destroyed the earth because he was disgusted with man. Man hadn't lived up, man hadn't did what God planned for man to do. You see, even now, it's not that God's plan is failing, we are failing. God made us to worship him, to praise him, to honor him, and to adore him. And you'll be surprised this morning how many people don't worship God. You'll be surprised this morning how many people don't adore God and give God what they want. And it's not that God's plan failed, we fail. This isn't part of my notes, but my question to you this morning is, how many times have you let God down? How many times have you failed God? You see, we got to understand that there is no failure in God. God has never failed to wake you up. God has never failed to put food on your table. God has never failed to put clothes on your back. God has been a man of his word. But too many times we have went back on our word. We told God, if you get me out of this, I'll worship you, I'll serve you to the day that I die. And whatever trouble you were in, whatever sickness you had, God delivered you because you asked him to. And no sooner than you got on your feet, it's like you walked away from God and forgot everything that you told God to do. It's not that God failed. God's creation has failed. But I come to tell you this morning that what we have to do is we have to look at and we have to know that regardless of the circumstances or regardless of what's going on in our lives, it is all a part of God's plan. I remember some years ago, he's dead now, but Reverend E.J. Just of First Baptist Church, I told him one day, he said, Walker, don't ever say what the worst day of your life was until you can sit down and look at all the days of your life. Because the day that you think was the worst day could fairly well be the best day of your life. And at that point, that didn't make no sense to me. You know, I'm a young preacher, wasn't no more than about 24, 25, and I got this guy 80 years old trying to tell me about life. It didn't make no sense, but
But if I ever get a chance to see Reverend E.J. Justice again, I'm going to tell him that he was exactly right on what he said, because oftentimes when we plan life and we have things, sometimes what we plan could be the worst day of our life. But God has a way of turning it around. God has a way of working it in our favor. So what we have to understand is that God's plan doesn't fail, we fail hard. And in our text this morning, I'm going to show you all that even what we're going through right now is in God's plan. I've heard so many people say that this pandemic we in, China did it. Well, I'm going to kind of look at that this morning. We're going to look and see did China really do this. Understand, nothing can happen unless God allows it to happen. You do remember that when the sons of God came to present themselves to God, Satan asked them, from whence you come? Satan said, I've been walking to and fro, and God, I'm just tearing your people up. God said, have you tried my servant Job? For there is none like him. Then Satan asked God, well, I tell you what, let me touch him. Let me take his stuff, and I'll make him curse you to your face. Satan couldn't do anything to Job without God's permission. This pandemic can't do anything to us without God's permission. Don't talk to me, somebody. What we're going to see this morning is that God has a plan. Even with this pandemic, even with all this stuff going on, God has a plan. So listen. If you're a child of God, if you've been born again, if you've chosen God as your Savior, and listen, be careful, but go ahead and relax. No need to stress yourself out. No need to get worried, because God has a plan. In our text this morning, we deal with the prophet Jeremiah. At this particular point in life, the people of Jeremiah were in exile. They had been taken from Jerusalem. They had been taken from their native land, Jerusalem, and they had been under captivity under Nebuchadnezzar. And here they are. They're in exile. They're in bondage. They have been taken from a land which they know. They have been taken from familiar grounds, and here they are in a place that they knew nothing about. I don't know if you ever been to a strange place where you ain't quite sure the people, you ain't quite sure the land, you're not quite sure the laws. You know, you kind of want to feel stuff out before you really just jump into it. So here's the prophet Jeremiah writes a letter to Jerusalem. They're on exile, and he wanted them to understand that all that they were going through, all that was happening to them was in God's plan. I hear this morning, but for real Walker, that really don't make no sense, man. How are you going to stand there this morning and tell me that all the hell that I'm going through is in God's plan? If you slow down, if you be patient and wait on me, I'm going to show you where everything that you've gone through was in the plan of God. It was so that God could teach you, so that God could grow you, so that God could help you. And too many times we go through stuff and it seems like God has abandoned us. It seems like God has walked off on us. And it seems like God is not there for us. But I'm going to show you this morning that everything that you go through in life is in the plan and will of God. I've had some dog days in my life. I've had some rough times. Now, what I do, I'm pretty good with handling trouble. I can go through trouble, and you don't even know it unless I tell you, because I put the weight on God's shoulders and not my shoulders. I go ahead and live my life because I know that this battle is not mine. It belongs to the Lord. So what we have to understand is that no matter what's going on in life, it's in the plan and in the will of God. Now, when you read the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verses 1 through 3, and you get down to verse number 4, you'll see where Jerusalem had been taken captive. They had been taken from Jerusalem. They were now in Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar was over them. But I need y'all to watch verse number 4. I think if we look at verse number 4, it'll set up the rest of the scriptures for this morning. Verse number 4 is, this is a letter. This is a letter that Jeremiah writes to Jerusalem. Look at verse number 4. Follow me, because you got to get this to understand that God has a plan. Verse number 4 says, this is what the Lord of armies, the God of Israel, says to all the exile I deported. The key word in that whole verse phrase is I. Look at it. God tells Jeremiah in his letter, write the letter. Write it to all those who are in exile. Let them know that I deported them. Here they are. God takes them from their homeland. take them from Jerusalem, and he put them in Babylon. He put them in a familiar place. He put them where he know that they could be used. They didn't understand, and oftentimes God would take us from one place and put us in another place, and it's all a part of God's plan. It's working. It's working. Even when you don't understand it, you got to understand that it's working for your good. It's working for your good. It's working for your good, even when you don't understand it. He says right here, he said, write the letter and say to them, let them know that I deported them from Jerusalem to Babylon. When they get over there, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. I don't want them to not take part. I don't want them to live their life. I don't want them to be uncomfortable, no matter where God places you at in life. Live your life. No matter where God takes you to, live your life. You got to learn, and I know we walk around now, and a lot of us are faking things. Honey, I'm living my best life. You lying. You know you're going through hell. You lying. You ain't living your best life. You done said sometimes you got to fake it till you can make it. But if you're a child of God, you ain't got to fake nothing. You ain't got to fake nothing. God tells Jeremiah, you tell the people that since I deported them, I took them, I removed them, I brought them from their homeland, I put them in bondage under Nebuchadnezzar. He says, tell them when they get there, this is what I want them to do. Look at verse number 5. He says, tell them, build houses and live in their land. Wait a minute. Hold on. You mean that God can take me out of California, out of Chicago, out of Florida, put me in Georgia, and I'm still supposed to live like I got it going on? Yes. Because oftentimes, God got to move you to bless you the way that he wants you to be blessed. Sometimes God has got to take you from over here and place you over there. You don't understand why you left here, but God knows that your blessing is not over here. Your blessing is over there. And sometimes God will move you. Sometimes God will shake up your life. So he tells the people of Jerusalem, he says, since I deported them, tell them to build houses and live there. Plant gardens and eat the product. He tells them, listen, don't worry about Nebuchadnezzar. Y'all go ahead and get comfortable. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Go ahead and live and be comfortable. Do you not understand that this pandemic that we're in, this is the plan of God? I don't care how many people, you will never make me think that China did this. And it's in Egypt, Russia, China, North Korea, South Korea, Africa, Asia, France, Italy, Tokyo, United States. Every continent got it, and we're going to blame it on the Chinese folks. We need to stop lying. This is God doing. This is the plan of God. Now, understand me. None of us understand it. None of us can quite put our hand on it. But what I can be assured of, this is the plan of God right here. In the beginning, anything you touch had it. Then they say, well, no, it ain't on, no. You get it by hanging around folks. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. None of us got a handle on this. None of us have a handle, but the one thing we can be assured of is that this is in the plan of God. Nothing can happen unless God allows it to happen. God allowed this, and since God allowed it, what we've got to do, we've got to go ahead and keep living. There's no sense in living, being scared, having anxiety. Well, I've been in the house for 4 months. Listen, hear me. Life is predestined. I'm going to do some teaching here. Life is predestined. Before you ever got here, God already had your life laid out for you. Life, and this is how I look, life ain't nothing but a script. The script was wrote before we ever got here. What we do, we just live out the script that God wrote. When Tyler Perry writes the play and he gives each individual their script, Tyler already wrote the ending, the beginning, and the middle of the play. What the characters had to do is just play out the play that they've been given. What we've got to do is just play out the life that God done gave us. You see, because all of this ain't nothing but God's doing. So God takes them from Jerusalem, put them in Babylon, and he tells them, now y'all go ahead and leave. Can't you imagine people, how can we live? We don't know nothing about this land, God, so we'll go ahead and build a house. I don't know how I can build all this, God, and since you got the house built, go ahead and plant you some God. What God would want them to do? That even in a strange time in life, God wanted them to still live and enjoy life regardless as of what's going on around you, regardless of what Nebuchadnezzar, y'all go ahead and live. And let me interject this now. Regardless of what 46 minus 1 say, we still got to live. Okay, some of y'all missed it. Regardless of what 46 minus 1 say, we still got to live. Okay, some of y'all too. Well, why he is that doing that 46 minus 1? That's y'all president number 45. Regardless of what he say, we still got to live life and enjoy it. So if you want to buy a house, go and buy your house. If you want to start a business, go ahead and start your business. This is the plan of God that we are where we are right now. He tells them, I got to speed it up because I got to get to my point. He says, verse number 5, build houses, plant vineyards, and eat the product there. He wanted them to get so comfortable. Y'all, this is good. Verse number 6 says, he said, find wives for yourself. In other words, don't just be over that bill and trying to get the man, find your wife. You know, you do know when you keep finding your wife, you find other stuff too. Boy, I wish I could say what I wanted to say. But you know, you got your wife, and God telling them, since you're over there, you got your house, you got you a garden, you got your field. Now get you somebody who you can enjoy with. And y'all, you sit down and y'all, drink some lemonade, barbecue some ribs, and, y'all play a little bit. God wanted them to be comfortable. That'll hit some of y'all later on. What do you mean when he tells them to play? Well, it'll hit you when you get home. He says, find wives for yourselves and have sons and daughters, and find wives for your sons and your daughters. Make the men get married. I tell them, listen, I got y'all where I need y'all to be in. You don't understand it. You don't understand what's going on. You don't understand why I move you. You don't understand all the harsh treatment you get. So I said, but enjoy life. Go ahead and live life like you want to live life. In other words, I need y'all to live your best life. What the people of Jerusalem didn't understand, that God had a plan for their lives. They didn't understand that God moved them because God has a plan. And I don't know who listened to me this morning, but I couldn't tell this morning that God has a plan for your life. You see, right now, God, listen. But Pastor Walker, you don't understand all that I'm going through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. God got a plan. But Pastor Walker, you don't understand how much I've lost. It don't matter. God has a plan. Pastor Walker, you don't understand. My husband walked out on me and told me I had gained weight. He didn't want me no more. It don't matter. God has a plan for your life. No matter what we go through, no matter what we deal with, it is not about us, it's all about Him. And we've got to learn to give God the glory and live lives when all hell is turned against us. God tells them you're in bondage, you're in exile, you've been taken from your homeland. But what I need you to do, I need you to go ahead and enjoy life. Live like you're living where you know where you come from. He tells them in verse number 7, he says, pursue the well-being of the city. I have deported you from. This is heavy to see. Pursue the well-being. That word pursue means to run after. That word pursue means to chase. That word pursue means to hunt, to get, to capture. God tells them, man, listen, y'all over there, listen, if you want to be the mayor, run after it. You want to be a commissioner, go after it. Look what he says. Pursue the well-being. Don't get to the point of where you want just enough. Get to the point of where you want more than enough. God tells them to pursue the well-being. My question to you, are you satisfied with just enough? Are you truly satisfied barely making it? Are you truly satisfied just barely making where you is? What God wants us to do, God wants us to pursue the well-being. Pursue the finer things in life. Listen, if you live in an apartment, there's no wrong with living in an apartment. Everybody in the roof over their head. But why don't you pursue the house that you've been wanting? You've been dreaming of a 4-bedroom house, double-car garage, a nice backyard. Why don't you pursue it? I mean, you say you're a child of God. He tells them to pursue the well-being of the land. In other words, don't just settle for mediocre. Don't just settle for the small things. You got to have big ideas, and whatever your big ideas is, God can help you accomplish your ideas. Verse number 7, he says, pursue the well-being of the land which I had deported you to. Get this, it's good. He tells them to pursue the well-being of the land that I deported you to. God will never take you to a place that he does not have plans to advance you to. Let me say that again. God will never put you in a position that you can't advance in. If you're on a job and you start out as a regular employee, if you really want to, listen, if your desire is to move up to management, God will grant you the desires of your heart. He tells the people in verse number 7, pursue the well-being of the land I have deported you to. Pray to the Lord on its behalf. For when it thrives, you will thrive. God, to be more clear. He tells him, man, this is good teaching right here. I don't care what you think. He says, pursue the well-being of the land. Watch what he says. Pray to the Lord on its behalf. The key in that whole verse 7 is that whatever you want to pursue, pray about it. Y'all miss it. Look at it. I'm not making this up. This is not empty Walker theology. It's right here, verse number 7. Pursue the well-being of the land I have deported you to. Pray to the Lord on its behalf. He tells them, if you want something, come tell me about it. If you got desires, come tell me about it. If you want to do something, bring to me and let's reason about it. Let's sit down and talk about it. Our problem is we are so secretive now. We're keeping secrets from God. You know, because here we are, when we want to do something, y'all know how we is. Honey, I ain't telling nobody my business. Honey, when they know anything, I'm going to be done got married, have my house and my car. And guess what? You're doing God the same way. God said if you want to find things in life, pray on its behalf. Don't just pray for you, but whatever you want, pray on it. And in other words, just pray about it. If you want success, pray about it. If you want to start a business, pray about it. If you want to get married, pray about it. If you want another house, pray about it. If you want a new position, pray about it. He says, pray on this behalf. Our problem is we want success, we want gratification, but we're not willing to pray about it. What we've got to do, we've got to pray about any and everything that concerns us, our lives, and where we are. Jeremiah tells them, and this is what God is saying, and understand that God spoke directly to Jeremiah. The way y'all are hearing me now, that's how Jeremiah heard God. He says, pray about it on his behalf. He says, and when it thrives, you will thrive. And I think God was telling Jeremiah to tell the people, you tell the people that when the land does good, they're going to do good. So when your business does good, you're going to do good. And let me interject this to all churches. For everybody who is associated and affiliated with a church, the church cannot thrive and the church cannot make it without your support. So when the church do good, then you do good. Here we are. Some of y'all ain't went to y'all church, ain't rolled by the check on it, ain't sent no money, ain't did nothing. But you still want the church to survive. But I need y'all to look at what God tells Jeremiah to tell the people. He says, and I'm on the C clause of verse number 7, he says, when it thrives, you will thrive. That's heaven right there. That's heaven right there. You want to thrive, you want to survive, you want to get ahead, but you're not caring about the things that are around you. As pastor of Greater New Life, I understand that as the church goes, so I go. As the church does well, I do well. As the members of the church do well, so does the church do well. He tells them, and as the land thrives, you won't thrive. Now understand me. If the land don't do good, they couldn't do good. How are we going to make it when we can't thrive together? You hate me. I'm hating you. You talking about me. I'm talking about you. You stick my knife in my back. I got one of yours, and we both saying we gonna make it. The devil lives a lie. That don't even line up with the word of God right there. He tells them that where they are, that as the land thrives, then they will thrive. Understand me. This United States, this country, can't be any more than we are. I know 46 plus 1 keep saying, make America great. But America can't be great as long as there's racism. As long as blacks against whites against blacks, there's a lot of fighting. The land don't thrive and we don't thrive either. And I'm in the book now, that's biblical. You can put a pin on that one. God tells Jeremiah, he said, but let the people know that are throughout this pandemic, throughout the racism, throughout the hate, throughout the police brutality, tell them that I still got a plan. Now, I don't want to talk to you this morning, but I want to share this morning that God has a plan. He says in verse number 8, and this starts our teaching. Verse number 8, he says, "For this is what the Lord of armies, the God of Israel, says, don't let your prophets that are among you, the divers, deceive you." Listen. I know you're in a strange place. You're in a strange land. A lot is going on. A whole lot of folks saying something, God said, but don't let them folks deceive you. You know, and I'm going to reference to that the way it is right now. You got a whole lot of folks walking around talking about what God says. With a hundred rings going on here, because the only thing God doing, God trying to clean his land. God ain't got sick and sons of folks. Listen, I'm telling you what the Bible says. God said, don't let them folks deceive you. I'm in the book now. This ain't MT walk with y'all. Look at your Bible. Your Bible should say the same thing my Bible says. Verse number 9, "For this is what the Lord of armies, the God of Israel, says, do not let your," and if you got the King James Bible, he'll say your false prophets. He said, don't let them false prophets. And don't let your diviners. And what the diviner is, that's a soothsayer. A soothsayer is a palm reader. A diviner was somebody who worked witchcraft. What God is telling them, Jeremiah, you go tell them, no, don't let them folks who work witchcraft, them palm readers, them soothsayers, them false prophets. He said, tell my folks, don't let them deceive them. I'm in the book right now. And don't listen to their dreams. Point number 1. Point number 1 comes from verse number 8. Be careful who you listen to. That's the message that God gave Jeremiah to give to his people. And this morning, July 5th, in the year 2020, God wants us, his people, his creation, those who are called by his name, he wants us to be careful who we listen to. You can't listen to everybody. Everybody ain't speaking the truth. Everybody ain't speaking the word of God. And Jeremiah tells them, he says, tell them, don't let them folks deceive them. I mean, so many folks been deceived. But honey, and you mean you still tired of giving money and you ain't going to church and yeah, because they're right. If you go on vacation, you still got to pay your light bill, you ain't there. You go on a trip, you still got to pay your water bill and you ain't there. Talk to me, somebody. God says that. Yeah, Jeremiah tells them that don't let them false prophets. Don't let them soothsayers. Don't let them witchcraft. Don't let them mind readers. Don't let them deceive them. Stop paying attention to all the dreams that they gave them. God wants us to be careful who we listen to. The Bible says that I know my sheep, and another voice they won't even hear. What we've done, the Bible said that they will run. Because they got itching ears, that they'll run to people who will say what they want them to say. But this morning, Michael T. Walker, I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I'm going to say what's in the Word of God. Because the Bible lets us know that we are more than conquerors. Through Christ Jesus. The Bible lets us know that listen, we can have what we ask for if we are children of God. That's what the Bible says. So he tells them, he says, Jeremiah, you go tell my people now. Now, I know they're in a strange land. Do not pay attention to that false doctrine. Because Nebuchadnezzar, Babylon, got a total doctrine different from Jerusalem. I got a plan. My plan is not for them to listen to everything that's going on around them. And I'm helping y'all this morning. You can't pay attention to everything and everybody that's going on around you. Verse number 9 says, for they are prophesying falsely in my name. I have not sent them, declares the Lord. If you got the King James Version, it says, for they are prophesying lies. You'd be surprised how many folks who always come on to 100, child, let me tell you what the Lord sees. They lying. Honey, listen, this what God sees. And this is one that, a false prophet, this is one of their favorite lies. Honey, God told me to tell you, by this time tomorrow, you're going to have extra, ordinary income. I sure be glad when tomorrow comes, because I can use that extra income. Honey, because God told me to tell you, you were just in my spirit. And honey, God told me to tell you that her just need to name it and claim it. That's a statement of the false prophet. Let me help you out. Listen, You can go to the car dealership. You can lay your hands on every car on that lot. But if your credit ain't straight, you're going to leave that the same way you came. But that false prophet told you just name the claim the child. God told you to tell you whatever you want. If you want that man, honey, you go and get that man, child. That man is yours. That man got his name wrote on you. Girl, if that man married, that is not your man. He what you call some nachos. He is not yours. Don't listen to false prophets. Jeremiah tells the folks in Jerusalem, he said, listen, verse number 9. They are prophesying lies in my name. They always want to come tell you what I said. Oh, I said they lying. I ain't said that. So what we got to do, this is good teaching right here. When people come to you and want to tell you what the Lord said, the Bible makes it simple. The Bible says that we ought to try the Spirit by the Spirit to see if it is of God. And if it is not of God, it won't come true. When people come to you and tell you, just sit back. You ain't got to curse them out. Just wait. Because if God truly said it, a devil in hell can't stop it. God tells Jeremiah, tell my people that since they are over in Babylon, verse number 9, for the people over there, tell they prophesying lies in my name. You know, they done got so bad now that you know, I don't mind you lying on me. And I'm quite sure Reverend Ryan wouldn't mind you lying on her. But don't lie on God. Listen, you can lie on me and say, y'all, that's what Reverend Walker said. Reverend Walker ain't said nothing. But don't lie on God and say God said something you know God didn't say. And you got people now, every time you talk to them, well, you know, I was just laying in my bed. And I heard God just like y'all hear me now. And God said, get up and go to the kitchen and get you a glass of water. And child, I jumped up because I know that was God that told. Now I really wish you could see how I'm looking to now. Okay, the Bible says, I'm going to do some teaching now. The Bible says that God is a spirit. And they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. You've never seen a spirit. A spirit is like the wind. You never see it, but you can always feel it. God does not talk to us the way I talk to y'all now. God talks to us within our spirit. So if you heard somebody in your house tell you, get up, go get a glass of water, that wasn't God. That was probably Jody or Jerry, but it wasn't God. I can promise you that right there. Because you got to know the voice of God, and God speaks to us within our spirit. He says in verse number 9, wasn't time out. Am I doing pretty good up here? I just want to make sure I was doing pretty good. Teach the word of God. He says, verse number 10. Can I give y'all point number 2? Because some of y'all want to tell me, Reverend Walker, you forgot point number 2. Point number 2. The Lord has not sent all those that declare that he has. Hello? Listen. Look at verse number 9. He said, for they are prophesying lies in my name. Ain't in the vote. Point number 2. The Lord hasn't sent everybody that declare that he has. Man, listen. This preaching has to be one of the only things that anybody can do. And you ain't got to have no proof. Only thing you got to do is the Lord sent me. I mean, they ain't got to be no evidence. There ain't got to be no proof. Only thing you got to do is the Lord sent me. Let me tell y'all about myself. I done had several folks come to me. They tell me, Reverend Walker, I want to talk to you. We sat down and talked, and I'm talking about members of my church who told me that God has called them into ministry. And I say, he did? Oh, that's good. What did he call you to do? Well, I don't know. See, in my younger ministry, I probably would have just kind of like licensed people. Man, listen, if I see you causing hell in the church already, I'm going to give you some license and put you in the pulpit. I know. Sometimes people are prophesying lies, and sometimes God lets you see it because I'm a firm believer that if you walk like a dove, quake like a dove, laugh like a dove, you just might have yourself a chicken. I'm sorry. He says, listen, I love teaching the word of God. Verse number 10. 2 more verses we're doing. For this is what the Lord declares. when 70 years from Babylon are complete. In other words, they had to live in Babylon 70 years. They had to live in exile for 70 years. They got to live in a foreign land for 70 years. Now, I know some of y'all think that that's a mighty long time, but sometimes the problems and issues that we go through, we got to go through them quite a while for God to deliver. I don't care how holy, it doesn't matter how sanctimonious we are. Listen, just because you say that does not mean you are exempt from trouble. Just because, listen, you done gave God your life and you read your Bible every day, that don't mean you ain't going to have no dog days in your life. That don't mean you ain't going to have no headache. The Bible said that the rain falls on the just and the unjust. That doesn't mean that if it's pouring down raining, a sinner and a saint go outside, the sinner don't get wet and the saint ain't. No. If the sinner and the saint go outside in the rain, both of them going to get wet. The Bible says, peace, Walker. For this is what the Lord says. When 70 years from Babylon are completed. In other words, y'all got to say that's 70 years. So then the next 7 years, I need y'all to build houses. I need y'all to marry. I need y'all to build crops. And I don't need y'all to listen to false prophets. He said, God, because I got a plan. Y'all don't understand it? He said, but I got a plan. He says, I will attend to you. I will confirm my promise concerning you to restore you to this place. God said, you stay there. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't run away. Don't walk, but listen, stay right there because I got to, listen, all the hell you're going through, all the heartache, all the misery, God, I got a plan for you. You got to endure. Remember that Paul tells Timothy to endure hardship like a good soldier. What kills our witness is that we as Christians, we don't want to go through nothing. I mean, every time something don't go our way, we want to run. Hang on back there. But you say you serve a mighty God. You say that you serve a God who can he can turn night into day, and sure he can turn wrong into right. But every time something happens, you the first one wrong. Not talking about me. I can't understand how is it that the world's strength looks a whole lot stronger than the strength in the church. Because you'll be surprised. I'm talking about some of y'all listen to me right now, walked away from the church because things didn't go your way. But you say you serve God. I need y'all to look at people in Jerusalem. God took them from Jerusalem, put them in captivity, told them to build. Sometimes when you're going through hardship, God wants us to know, keep doing. In other words, keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing. Live, build, grow, live, do. He says right here, for this is what the Lord says. When 70 years from Babylon are complete, I will attend to you and will confirm my promise. Now this is a key in this whole thing. What has God promised you? He tells them, after 70 years, I'm going to come and confirm my promise to you. Whatever God promised Jerusalem, he said that no matter where you are, I'm going to confirm my promise. In other words, what I promise you, you can be in Babylon and I'll still come and confirm it to you. You can be locked in prison and I'll still confirm my promise to you. You can be in a bad marriage and I'll still confirm my promise to you. He said, when 7 years are complete, then I will attend to you. The word attend means to see about. The word attend means to look over. The word attend means to look at. He says, in 7 years, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to attend to you. In other words, that everything that hurts you, I'm going to make it right. You know, when you've been wounded and you've been damaged, when you go to the hospital, their job is to attend to your wounds. So God said, after 7 years, I'm going to come and I'm going to attend to you. Listen, you got to endure that pain because it ain't tending time yet. Holler. You got to endure it. It ain't tending time yet. God said, after 7 years, I'm going to come and I'm going to attend to you. And I'm going to confirm my promise. In other words, that if I told you I'm going to do it, I'm going to confirm it. If I told you I was going to give it to you, I'm going to confirm it. If I told you I was going to do it for you, I'm going to do it. He says, but you got to go through it. You got to deal with it. If you can't put up with a little bit of hate, if you can't put up with a little bit of trouble, if you can't put up with a little bit of discomfort, you can't be no Christian. Because being a child of God, you got to be like a time maker. Watch. You got to be able to take a licking and keep on taking. You got to be like that energizer bunny. You got to just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. You got to be like Daryl. You got to always be ready and on time. Holler at me, somebody. He says, after 70 years of what God is telling them, that I know what you're going through. I hadn't forgot about you. I hadn't wrote you off. But after 70 years, I'm going to come and attend to you. Now watch this. Watch this. I'm almost done. First thing he says, I'm going to attend to you. Then I'm going to confirm. What did this do? He's going to attend, then he's going to confirm. But what we want God to do, we want God to confirm what he done said, then attend to us. No, God, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because as long as you are hurt, as long as you're wounded, you will never receive or accept my promise. God said, but if I heal you, if I deliver you, if I make you better, then you will respect my promise a whole lot better. Talk, Walter. Preach, boy. He says, after 70 years, I'm going to come unto you. I'm going to attend to you, whatever hurts you, whatever lets you down, whatever destroys you, whatever knocks you down. First of all, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to restore unto you all the things that the locusts and the cankerworms have taken from you. I'm going to attend to you. Then I'm going to confirm my promise. I don't want what you got for me. I want what God has promised me. I don't want you to promise me that Red Walker next year can't wear on your appreciation. I don't want that. I want what God has promised me. Because in God's promise will never let you down. God's promise will never leave you out hanging. He says after 70 years, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to attend to you. He said, then I'm going to confirm to you and I'm going to restore you to this place. God is telling them that the word restore means to give back. The word restore means to bring back. God says, look at it, because I don't know if I think I'm making this up. I'm going to restore to you. I said, well, listen, do me a favor. Please find y'all a Bible-based shirt. Please. He says, I'm going to restore to you this land. Can I pause right here and just teach on that before we get to the last verse? You got to understand. Let's go back. The people were in Babylon. Their native land was Jerusalem. God took them from Jerusalem, put them in Babylon under Nebuchadnezzar. And he told them to build houses, to grow gardens, to make families. But he wanted them to do that in a place that they thought. Key word where they thought, wasn't even there. So then, Reverend 9, watch this. To get down to the last part of verse number 10, he says, I'm going to come to you, I'm going to attend to you, I'm going to confirm my promise, and I'm going to restore you back to this place. In other words, and I know y'all walk around with over, honey, the God won't ever give you what belongs to somebody else. The devil lives a lie. Look at what he says. I'm going to restore you back to this place. In other words, the people in Jerusalem really belong. They're Babylon. So what God was doing, God was coming to restore them back to where they were supposed to be in the whole beginning. Sometimes God will bring you right back the way you should have been all along. Talk to me, somebody. Preach, Walker. He says, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to attend to you. I'm going to confirm. And doggone it, I'm going to restore. That's the teacher right there now. He's going to attend. He's going to confirm. And then he's going to restore. It's just a matter of time, y'all, before God is ready to restore us back to what we belong in with. It's just a matter of time before God restore us and put us where we are rightfully supposed to be. He said, I'm teaching my tail off this morning. I don't care what y'all say. He said, verse number 11. Hold on. Verse number 3. In due season, the Lord will return. This story right here. He says, after 70 years. Now, I don't know how long those 70 years is. I don't know when your due season is. But I can tell you this morning that in due season, the Lord is coming back. He tells Jeremiah to tell the folks that after 70 years have passed. Not 68, not 69, not 71, but when 70 years, and I come to tell y'all that everybody got a day of blessing. Your day may not be my day. And my day may not be your day. But I can assure you all of us got a day where God gonna come back and he gonna attend to our wounds. The people that hurt you, the people that stab you, the people that did you wrong, God gonna attend to your needs. And And then he's going to confirm his promise. He's going to say, then I promise you that I never leave you nor forsake you. Then I promise you that I'm more than the whole world against you. Then I promise you that I'm a brother that sees closer than a brother. He said, I'm going to confirm it. He said, then I'm going to restore it. That's whatever you lost, I'm going to give it back to you. Whatever's out of place, I'm going to put it back in place. Whatever was torn down, I'm going to build it back up. He said, I'm going to come and restore you back to this place. They left Jerusalem, but God blessed them in Babylon. Let me help y'all out. God can bless you right where you are, right now. See, y'all keep walking around and talking about what God getting ready to do. And it's just what God's going to do. Listen. God ain't got to wait till next year to bless you. God ain't got to wait till next week to bless you. God can bless you right now. God can deliver you right now. God can heal you right now. God can save you right now. He said, I'm going to come and restore. In other words, I'm going to give back. See, you can't restore something that ain't never been taken. See, I'm going to come back and restore your freedom. I'm going to restore your deliverance. I'm going to restore everything that you lost. He said, but I ain't going to do it. See, after 70 years. After 7 years, I want to see that you hold up the bloodstained banner. After 7 years, I want to see are you still trusting in me. After 7 years, I want to see if you're still calling on my name. He said, after 7 years, I'm going to come and I'm going to attend. I'm going to confirm and I'm going to restore. Listen. Why did he do all that? Why did he take them from Jerusalem? Put them in Babylon. Tell them to build houses. Tell them to grow vineyards. Tell them to pick them some wives. Tell them to start them some families. Tell them don't listen to the false prophets. Why did God do all that? I got you. He did it. Because he got a plan. He did it. Because he got a plan. Everything you went through, everything that you lost, everything that didn't work in your favor, everybody that let you down, everybody that lied to you, everybody that tried to destroy you, it was all in the plan of God. When I look back over my life, and I see the mountains that I had to climb over, I see the valleys that I had to go through. It didn't make no sense when I was going through it, but I can tell y'all now, it was all in God's plan. When I look at Greater New Life, 11 years ago, I didn't know and understand what was going on. But in 2020, when I look back over my life, I can say that everything that I went through, everything that I've gone through, every lie that was told, every knife that was there, it was all in the plan of God. And I want y'all to know that I found out that God's plan is a whole lot better than my plan. God executed his plan, and not only did he execute it, God got more plans, because I'm going to show y'all what the Bible says. I got to hurry up. I got to move on out of here. Verse number 11 says, this is what God says. God said, Jeremiah tells him, for I know the plan. Y'all, please get this, please. Jeremiah had to tell the people from Jerusalem who were now in Babylon, he says, tell them that I know the plan. I need y'all to get this. When you look at the word plan, if you notice, it has an S on the end. Now, I went to Henry County High School, pretty good school, and we were always taught that anytime you see the S at the end of a word, it's plural. That means more than one. You know, cat is C-A-T, one cat. But if you put an S on the cat, there's more than one cat. So I'm going to tell y'all this morning that God has more than one plan for your life. God has multiple plans for your life. That as soon as you accomplish this, God get ready for you to accomplish that. As soon as you get through with that, God wants you to do this. There is more than one plan that God has for your life. I didn't understand. I did not know. I did not know. In 1993, when I went to my pastor, Reverend Lee, and told him that God was calling me into ministry, I thought that was the plan of God for my life. I didn't know that in God's plan, God had another plan added on to ministry. It was also to build a church for him and his people. I didn't know it. I didn't see it. But when I look back over my Holy Ghost sanctified life, I can see the plans that God had for me. And the plans that God had, he has executed his plans. If you want God to execute the plan for your life, you got to give God something to work with. Because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. If you don't give God something to work with, God ain't got nothing to work with. But you got to give God something so that God can execute his plan. You'll be surprised with the people that got a calling that never live out their calling because they never give God anything to work with. But Jeremiah tells the people, look at verse number 11. I'm almost done. Give me 5 more minutes. He says, but I know the plan that I have for you. Now God lays out the plan. Wouldn't you want to know what God got for you? I mean, if you got somebody want to marry you, he just got asked you, will you marry me? Well, you want to know, okay, I'll marry you, but what's your plan? Are you going to stay with me or are you going to run off on me? Are you going to take care of me? I got to work every day and take care of you. You need to know this for the plan. Sit down. Now listen, I watched church last Sunday, and Reverend Walker said, now, you want this stuff, but I need to know what your plan is. You can't come over here to mama and, think you can hang out with mama for a little while and then just run out. I need to know before we go any further. You're not here with my hand out and kissing them, but before, what's your plan? They need to lay out the plan, and God is so big, and God is so omnipotent. God has no problem in laying out his plan. I need to talk about what he said. He said, verse number 11, we're done. For I know the plan, plural, more than one plan, that I have. And when we say that, we like to say, God said he knows the plan for the end. But where we mess up, we never put the S on it. You got to always put the S on it because God has a lot for you to do. He got more. Listen, you were created more than to walk around and look cute. Say that again, Deacon Baker. I mean, you're born, you're 30 or 40, and you don't want to bought you some hair. You got you some eyelashes, and they keep telling you cute. Child, you were made more than to walk around and look cute, okay? God says, tell them that I know the plans that I have for them. And he lays out the plan. What would he do? He says, plans for your well-being. If you're sick, that is not God's plan. I'm almost done. I got to teach you. Look at it. God says, I have plans for your well-being. In other words, if your body rapping with pain, if you got cancer, if you got sickle cell, if you got anxiety, that is not the plan of God. I hate to tell you, and what we do, we get comfortable with it. But I guess this is how it's supposed to be. That is not how it's supposed to be. God lays out his plan. Remember what he says now. He says, plan for your well-being, not disaster. Listen, if your life is on a mess, if your life is a disaster, if your life is jacked up from the floor, that is not God's plan for your life. I hate to tell you. I mean, somebody got to tell you. But look at what he said. That my plan for you is for your well-being. For you to do well, for you to do good in whatever you do. Whatever you set out to do, I want you to cover it. My plan is for you to be destroyed. My plan is not for you to be wiped out. That is not God's plan. He says, plans to give you a future. Walk around, oh man, I'm going to make it. I might well just give up. That is not God's plan for your life. That's why it is crucial that we get into the Word of God and we begin to study and understand the Word of God. That oftentimes where you are is not where God wanted you to be. They were in Jerusalem, but that is not where God wanted them to be. God wanted them to be in Babylon, in a strange land, to show them that I can bless you no matter where you are. Here I am. Grew up in McDonough, Georgia, about 30 miles south of Atlanta. Had no idea that I could do in Atlanta what I'm doing. This had to be the plan of God, because my plan was, man, I just wanted to find me a company to work for and have a decent living. This wasn't my plan. To be a pastor, man, I had never ran after it, never asked for it, never thought about it. This was God's plan. God's plan was for my well-being. God's plan was not that I would be destroyed. God's plan was to give me a future and a hope. That was the plan of God. So great in life, I come this morning to show y'all that no matter where you are at in life, God has a plan for your life. If you are listening to me right now, as we get ready to close out, if you're listening to me right now, I come and share with you that God has a plan. You don't understand it. We're going through a lot. A lot of people are getting COVID-19. A lot of people are dying. Listen, that is not God's plan. He says, read it. He says that I have plans for you. And when you look at it, when you read the plan of God, it does not say anything about us falling. It does not say anything about us going down. It does not say anything about us losing hope. It is to give us hope. So, greater life, I pray that this message has been a blessing to you. I need y'all to put them Holy Ghost hands together. As we thank God for the message this morning, the Lord has a plan. And if you know that God has a plan for your life, put them Holy Ghost hands together and let's give God a mighty, mighty, mighty round clap of praise. Amen. Come on, give him a round. Come on, if you thank God, I thank God for the plan. I thank God for his plan, not my plan, but his plan. Because God has a plan. Amen. 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 As we prepare for our communion, our offertory period, I'm going to ask now for those who are going to give by way of our cash app, which is $GNL ATL1, that you would go ahead and cash out your gift, your tithe, your offering in there. If you're doing by way of Zelle, please, ma'am, please, sir, please do it now. If you're going to do through PayPal, please do it now. We love you all. We appreciate you, Papa. And we'll take whatever you give. But for those who sit in the entire office 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, we have a staff around here that, when church is over, who has to kind of do our financial statement. So we ask that, don't really let them hang around church at 1, 2 o'clock. You don't want the Walmart, you don't cook you and cost you a nap meeting. Well, I guess I send it in. And they have stuff to do too. So go ahead and send it in them. So at the end of the day, we can have our financial statement, we can know our income, we can know our outgo. And the body of Christ can continue to move forward the way that it should. We're going to ask Reverend Cheryl Lyons to come now to give us our communion. Once we have communion, I will come back with our prayer and our benediction. Amen. The assistant pastor of Greater New Life Ministries, Reverend Sharon Denise Lyons. Amen. Give her a hand as you come. We're going to be reading the word that Jesus said. You should do this always in remembrance of him. This represents bread. By his body that was pierced for our sake. To take this, eat all of it. This is the wine that represents the new covenant. This blood that was shed for our remission of our sins. To take this, drink all of it. They went out to Calvary and they sung a song. And I don't know what the song was, but they sung a song to praise for all that they have learned that day. So whenever you do this, make sure you do it remember. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Reverend Lyons. All heads bowed, all eyes closed. Dear Lord God, we come before your presence to thank you for what our eyes have seen and ears have heard. We come thank you, Lord, for the communion service we just had, realizing that this wine represents your blood and the bread represents your body that was bruised for your call Calvary. Now, Lord, may the grace of God, the sweet communion of the Holy Spirit, rest, rule, and abide with us, henceforth, now, and forevermore. Together we say amen, amen, and amen.